In the darkest recesses of a forgotten village, nestled beneath the oppressive shadow of ancient oaks, there dwelled the crumbling, desolate mansion known simply as Ravenshroud. Its imposing facade, marred by time and tarnished by neglect, stood as a foreboding monument to the well-known tale. On a Halloween night, when the moon hung low and the wind whispered secrets, a small group of intrepid teenagers gathered around the village bonfire. Tales of Ravenshroud had passed through generations, shrouded in both fear and disbelief. People spoke of ethereal voices that carried on the breeze, and eerie flickering lights that danced in the upper windows. Some swore they glimpsed faces on the ivy-clad walls, faces of those who should have long since departed this world. As the evening's fun waned and the fire's embers glowed ever dimmer, a singular, unquenchable curiosity seized the gathering. With hearts more filled with dread than valor, they resolved to venture forth and test the veracity of the tales surrounding Ravenshroud. Perhaps it was the allure of Halloween night itself that pulled them from the bonfire's comforting embrace. Bundled in cloaks and clutching flickering lanterns, the ill-fated group approached the mansion. Each step upon the cobblestone path resounded like the approach of doom. The wind rustled the leaves like the haunted whisperings of the ghosts of Ravenshroud. A door of ancient oak creaked open of its own accord, and they reluctantly stepped inside. The mansion's interior, bereft of life for a century or more, exhaled an icy breath that raised the hairs upon their necks. Tattered remnants of cobwebs draped the corners of each grandiose chamber. Dusty portraits peered down from the walls, their eyes alive with malevolent intent. As they ascended the grand staircase, a chill descended, and the atmosphere grew thick with the presence of the unseen. The lanterns flickered and sputtered, casting long, eerie shadows that danced upon the walls. Whispers swirled around them like a haunted chorus. In the uppermost chamber they found the family crypt. A foreboding sarcophagus lay open, its lid askew, beckoning them to come closer. The air grew colder still, and a ghastly figure materialized before them. A translucent, vaporous phantom bearing the pallor of death itself. The phantom spoke in mournful wails that pierced their very souls. Each ghastly cry told a tale of tragedy, despair, and unfulfilled desires. As the last plaintive wail hung in the air, the phantom vanished, and the mansion seemed to exhale a long-held breath. Trembling and shaken, the terrified group fled Ravenshroud, never to return. But the morose tales they told in the years that followed were imbued with the knowledge that on that Halloween night they had indeed encountered something beyond the realm of the living. A true haunting. A ghostly lamentation that would forever bind them to the sinister legacy of Ravenshroud.